Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great. Let me know down in the comment section if you pulled your Void Shard specifically. Did you get an Acrisia? I've seen more Acrisias pulled recently than I really ever have in the past. She's 10x champion. Apparently 10x is actually working. We also have a 10x chance for the new Void Legendary, which unfortunately I haven't had a chance to test out. But I guess if we get him, we're going to see how he actually does. I have 12 Void Shards. But before we do this, I want to say there's some videos that I've been mentioning recently that I've been saying I was going to do, but I haven't done them. One in particular is the Cadaver team with no Krisk. Now, this is a team that I've mentioned a long time ago, but I was looking for one specific champion. I did pull that specific champion, and last night I spent way too long actually making the team work. This team worked. It worked very well. Now, I'll do a video on this very, very soon. However, the run was an hour long. I'm probably going to be cutting that down, but I give an entire breakdown on this Cadaver team and kind of my opinions on Cadaver strategies anyway. So be on the lookout for that. And then I have one coming out hopefully very soon. I want to sit down and compile all the screenshots that I have. But this player 129, you guys have seen him in the leaderboards for a long time, basically leaderboard of everything. So I got some screenshots. I'm going to share it with you guys. I found out quite a bit of more information, but I really just want you guys to know that I have not forgotten about those videos. Time has been very limited recently. If you know what happened in the past month or so, you'll know why time has been limited. But either way, we're not going to get into that in today's video because I want to talk about the fusion, the Panda Fusion, before I do these shard pulls. So this fusion has been very mixed as far as the opinions go. Now, I haven't tested him a ton on the test server, but I do want to say if you're somebody who's interested in building Cadaver nonsense, I don't like Cadaver teams, but if you are and you don't have a Krisk, this champion is not Krisk, unsurprisingly, right? However, he does some similar stuff that Krisk does in that team that no one else can bring. And that is an AoE decreased speed. Very few champions can fit into the team, bring an AoE decreased speed, and extend the buff duration. So he extends buff durations. He also has a chance to make the value of the shield increase by 2%. And when Cadaver is running around with a 10 million HP shield and it's increased by 2%, well, that's a pretty massive shield boost. So not only is the Panda champion bringing an AoE decreased speed because you're going to have 2 or more debuffs on the entire team, right? I mean, it says will attack all enemies if the initial target is under 2 or more debuffs. If you run with Lydia, they will be under 2 or more debuffs, so that's gonna be pretty easy to hit. Plus, he places decreased accuracy, AoE, and also increased attack as well as increased accuracy. So a champion who I believe could be very good in some Cadaver teams, specifically if you don't have Krisk. So a champion who I am gonna be going for, and I recommend, if your resources are not in a bad spot and you're interested in Cadaver stuff, I think it's going to be worth it for you as well. I do want to do some stuff on the test server with him. However, I know the decision needs to be made very soon if you're going to go for it or not. So I just want to share with you guys my thoughts and my opinions before you decide to either go for it or maybe skip it. As far as outside of the Hydra stuff, am I going to use him much? Probably not. I don't know where else he's going to fit into my account. Probably won't be much of anywhere, but I do think for Cadaver teams that he could actually fit. So as far as this event right here, 5,400 points for Malkuth Bloodflock, which I want to get so I can skip 4 of the events, which it can't be any 4 events. It has to be specifically 4 different rare champions, right? Because if I skip 4 of the same rares, then I'm screwed. Not going to finish the fusion. So we're going to get Malkuth, hopefully very soon. Maybe not today, but very, very soon I'm going to get him. And then it'll be a little bit safer as far as the overall fusion. So what's that going to take? That's going to take all my Sacred Shards, 6 Sacred Shards, 12 Void Shards, and 50 Ancients, though I may wait to see if Clan Boss gives me anything nice. With all that said, that is enough rambling on about potential upcoming stuff. And now let's go ahead and jump into a nice legendary pull. So I pulled a Lego very recently from the extra legendary event. So to be honest, I don't really expect to get anything here. If I did, that'd be incredible. I'm never going to say no to a nice new Lego. Maybe another Hefrak, be like my 3rd or 4th Hefrak. I could +2 him, which would be pretty sweet. Trunda wouldn't be bad because with Cadaver gets fixed, well, then we just use Trunda, right? Because Trunda is also pretty broken in Hydra, which is going to be the next issue. If Cadaver teams get fixed and Trunda doesn't, well, now all of a sudden you have a new imbalance that's coming up. Sinesha is a cool champion. You guys can let me know if you want breakdowns of each champion, like a quick overview whenever I pull them. I stopped doing that for a little while, but then I recently started playing a new game a little bit and realized that's actually kind of beneficial for some players probably. Sinesha is a good champion. Oathbound, good champion as well. I believe I used him for Faction Wars at one point in time, but it's been a while. Usually like a champion who, if you need to cheese it, if you need a little extra help, very solid. So no legendaries for me, unfortunately. Ornn is basically a Lego. However, he's not for me because I already have a few copies of him. Do I have the Sylvan Watcher Faction Guardian filled out, though? That's actually something to keep in mind, because I don't think I have the epics filled out. Sylvan Watchers, that is. No, I don't, but now I do. There we go. 2 more Nias. Do I want 2 more Nias, or do I want 2 more for something else? I think 2 more Nias is perfectly fine. There we go. All right, well, now it's filled out. Sweet. So that's actually something I forgot about. Are all my other epics filled out? They should be. Yes, they are all filled out. So make sure you keep that in mind. Epics are something I kind of forget about sometimes, but here we go. Let's jump in there, pull some Void Shards, and see what we get from these sweet Void Shards. Now, it's not been too long since I've gotten a Legendary from a Void Shard. It's been probably less than 30 or 40 shards ago, so relatively new into Mercy. However, it only takes 1 shard, right? It only takes 1 10 pull, and then you get a Lego. Let's see. Please, a Crisia. That'd be crazy. Start off with some rare. Oh, Skrank. That's actually a champion I don't have. An Akempton would be amazing. I would love an Akempton. Here comes a gold, baby, right here. Right here. Okay, no gold, but we do get Skrank. Skrank, I've heard a lot of positive things about, so maybe we try him out. Apparently, he can do a lot of damage, specifically on Hydra, possibly. So I will be marking him to not be fed and taking him up. Now, 69 Ancient Shards. We're going to break the funny number, unfortunately, but I'm going to pull like 30, and then I'll have to revisit it very soon in the future to see what else I need to pull, what else I need to do. Because I'm going to need some more points for sure, unfortunately. These are only worth 20 points per shard. So I'm going to need a lot more. Oh, we got one of the rares. Excellent. I forgot about that. We can get these rares from this event. Okay, so we got one of the rares. So we can skip one of his events, which makes it more confusing because now you can only skip one of his specifically events. And we finished it off with, oh, another rare. Sweet. All right, well, maybe we go for another pull. I don't know. Should I? Yeah, why not, right? We do 29 went into there. I think it's 40, right? No, I don't know how many it was. Yeah, 40. 40 pulls. We'll do the rest with like mystery shards or something. Let's see. Any more rares? No. So no more rares for the event. However, got some pretty good luck, I'd say. So now for the fusion, we have rare. We have two rares. Actually, let's see. We have 2 copies of that rare, 1 copy of this rare. Malkuth. They take the same stuff. We should be getting Malkuth very soon. Pretty awesome. So I'd say that was a pretty successful shard pull event. I got no legendaries on my account. However, we're going to be pulling on another account, so you'll be able to see what happens over there. All right, guys, so this one's going to be interesting. So I'm inside Mickey's account now, and he told me he's about, I think, 198 shards with no legendary voids, which means in about 20 or 30 shards we're going to get this girl right here, a Crisia. The champion that literally everybody wants. Now, this other person who's in the 10x event, this Virtuous, I don't know how you say his name. His face kind of makes me feel a little uncomfortable, not going to lie. It feels as if it was like a real picture put into the video game, kind of like how Ninja's face is. Just gives me a strange feeling whenever I look at it. So Ninja, looking at his face real quick, it just looks like something's off. I don't quite know what it is. Maybe it's just something. Something's not quite right. But either way, guys, what we're about to see is an Acrisia pull. A beautiful, beautiful Acrisia pull. Let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to pull at minimum 40 shards, but possibly all 55. Hopefully we hit the legendary well, we should, right? He's 198 into Mercy. So starting off with some juicy, juicy rares. We all want to see rares when we pull our Void Shards. However, Lua is amazing. Lua is out. Oh, there we go, baby. Acrisia. Oh, he actually got her on the first pull. All right. Well, man, that is crazy. I said it was going to happen, and it did. Oh, my gosh. Acrisia on the very first 10 pull. So he said that he wanted me to pull 40 at least, I imagine, for the fusion event. This is insane. I literally just messaged him and said, hey, I'm on my way to pull Acrisia. I thought he was wanting to double dip into the Maneater event as well, but Maneater is not available right now. So I said, hey, it's only Acrisia. That's the only thing you're going to get, and I think he's going to be perfectly fine with this. But guys, beautiful. This is an incredible pull. I really want to get this champion as well. Maybe I do this after my shard pulls. I don't know. Maybe I did get her on my shard pulls. Who knows? I don't know what time you're watching this video, what order, but I'm doing this first and then my pulls. But either way, let's go ahead and Lua, amazing champion. Helicath, she's a decent counter. We're not going to talk about her. We're going to go through. We're going to admire this moment for just a second. We're going to go into the next 10 pull, see what we get. Wow. So I guess that wasn't even to Mercy. So she was on the 2 pulls right there. So we're going to do, we did 10, 20, 30, 40, we do 30. So basically she's 30, she'll be 31, I guess. 31 into Mercy after this, assuming we don't get another legendary, which there's a possibility we do get another legendary, right? There's no boosted. Is there a 2x? No, there's not, right? No 2x, just 10x. Just 10x. That's all we need. That is all we need. Just a 10x event. Easy peasy. So this will be the 30th shard pull right here. Dang. Starting it off with some rares, went straight into a amazing Void Legendary Champion. And guys, I don't think I even need to talk about her kit. Basically, Acrizia is a PvE goddess. Like, she makes PvE content a walk in the park. It becomes easy, basically. So we'll save the other stuff. After this, we're going to go into some mythical shard pulls. I've not seen anything good in mythical shards, so hopefully we see something good today. But hey, honestly, Acrizia pulls absolutely amazing. So we're saving 15 shards for him. 3 primal shards. There is a 2x event for this. So can we get some crazy rates from the primal shards as well? Rare. That's okay. We've already saw some rares being pulled. Let's see something else. So cool. All right. Oh, another rare. What a surprise. All right. So the last but not least, let's see a mythical. I actually haven't seen a mythical pop out of the portal yet. I imagine it's red. It's a rare. All right. Well, you know what? None of that matters. Literally none of that matters, because what we have is the Queen of Hydra, the champion who's going to make his Hydra stuff a walk in the park, basically. Let's check out his Hydra stuff real quick. He hasn't used any keys this week, but let's see real quick. So Brutal Hydra, this is actually a team I believe I built. I do believe Acrizia can find a spot in literally any team. If you're using Newt, swap in Acrizia, no problem. But let's see, Necmo, he has no Necmo Thar. I forgot about that. Either way, man, that is such an exciting pull. So McKee, congratulations, man. You are a brand new owner of Acrizia. Does he have the books for her? Definitely going to be going to her. She takes, how many does she take? We have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So a little bit of time and we'll have the 12 books for her. Technically, you could use mythical books, which she's actually better than most of the mythical champions. We're definitely not going to do that though, because there may be some really good mythicals come out in the future. But thank you, McKee, for letting me pull your shards. And yeah, I'm super excited, a little bit jealous. So best of luck to you guys. If you end up pulling your shards today, hopefully you have as good as luck as I just now did on this account. So guys, with that said, take it easy and I'll catch you all in the next video.